Afternoon, Aaron. How's it going, mate? How is it going? Well, I get the right picture on her. That'll be handy for a start off. Oh, start 26. How you mean to get on? So, 2026 is here, and we need to get our act together. There we go. That's what I was looking for all along. We've just done we did a race a couple of hours ago, and I thought, you know what, let's just save this. And it was such a good race. Such a good race, it really, really was. It had a little bit of everything in it. A little bit of patience, a little bit of chaos, a little bit of all sorts, really. But yeah, so I've saved it for you. I'm not going to show you the positions. It was a third split. I'll not spoil it for you. And what we'll do is we'll just come straight out of it. And what I'll do is I'll go into replays. And hopefully Johnny will see some of this. But if we go into replays, enter the replays there, and then we'll go on 2026 started like this. Okay, so that is what we've got. Hopefully it'll start. Come on. It should be starting. Why is it not starting? Damn. Well, this is a good start of 26, isn't it? Not. Well, it is loading, I think. Should be, unless there's an internet issue, which I don't think there is. Why is it not letting it run? Very strange. I think it's taking a while for it to load up with this, I think. It's a bit weird. Oh, are you feeling better, Aaron? Yeah? Good lad. Good lad. Nice to see. Why is this not running? Let me just quickly cancel it down and we'll get the sim running again. Take that down. See where we're at here. Let's go into iRacing. Get the UI going. But hey, so I don't know what's happened there. It just seems as if it's like seized up or whatever. Anyway. Let's get into this and see if we can get go into replays, and that's it. We've got the launch buttons on now, man. Oh dear, crazy. Let's launch it. Let's get it up and running. This is exactly where we were. It's freezing tonight. I must admit it is absolutely Baltic, but it doesn't put us off. We race in loads of conditions. What we'll do is I'll just run in while you're watching this. I'll run in and give you 5 minutes to watch this. It's got about, I think it was, did it say 42 minutes? Might say 42 minutes. We'll try and rush it along a little bit at the start. It's just I've had to close it down to like open it back up again so the launch buttons would come on. I'm thinking, I'm sure I've pressed these and they're not working. So yeah, that's what's happened. iRacing giving us grief, but we got there in the end. The little noodle started working. Smoke coming off of that. From a distance, smoke looks like hair. That's how I do it. But yeah, this is the track. It's just loading up at the moment, just loading the replay up. But it's the same as the load up we would have gotten if we were in the actual sim itself. So we'll close that down. So this was the race itself. I'm just going to switch the steering wheel on and everything as well. I hope you had a lovely new year, and I hope 26 gives you everything you want, unless you pop a nasty piece of work.
Let's hope you have a better drive this time, Tom.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
So, this was it. You'll not see my little mug shot in the bottom corner there, because I didn't record my face on there. But what we'll do is I'll show you the race from start to finish, and hopefully you'll enjoy that, by which time I'll have had a cup of tea. A few minutes in I'll come back and I'll join in it as well. I'll listen to the replay and I'll add a few extra comments just for you, Aaron. New Year with it's there. Can you, I'll have to zoom in. I've got a tiny little wig on there. What we'll do is we'll just fast forward this. This
It exit is clear.
runs.
Push
We're
now.
just doing practice runs in the rig, so we don't need to see that.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
So that was that, and then we'll try and get to.
The strength of field is 1700. You've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. The track temp is 73 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 66. Mohammed has won the race.
We started 5th. Actually, we started 16th from the grid. Hang on, this is not going well. This is the first time I've played on a replay in here. So what we'll do is we will show you this in TV1 mode. This was us. Do you want it in TV1 mode or do you want it from cockpit? Should we go cockpit? Because that would have been like we're racing. Alright. So, if we go. Let's have a look where we're at. Sorry, it's just I've changed everything round. 4 people sitting watching. Thank you very, very much for joining in. If you do like this by the time you finish with it, by all means, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and we'll catch you in another video. But we're going to be doing some live streaming now. All I'm going to be doing now is showing you the race that we had before, and I'll be back with you in 2 minutes. What we'll do is we'll go in cockpit view as if it was live as we were racing it, so we'll do that. That's how we started it. 3, 2, 1. Hope you enjoy. There's the first one drop. We had a nice little battle with, I think it was Glenn in front. Nice bit of cooperation with Glenn, as you'll hear in the commentary.
Stick in, mate.
I'll be back with you soon. What you have to do is appreciate how dangerous it looked from the cockpit up the Dottinger. It's because there's a swarm of bees. They'd be better off taking a ride on the back of a bee, to be fair. It'd be less dangerous.
Well done, Jane. We're getting there, mate.
Wait till you see this, Aaron. It's absolutely mental.
was interesting.
Mate, don't try and carry up the inside there, just wait until we're on a fucking straight. Jesus Christ.
And we're back. Is this action the business or what?
I need some of them flashy lights.
So it's
things,
not a
but
live race we're in at the moment. This is a race that was so good that I couldn't not show you it before. Some really good racing on here. So close.
There'll be carnage up ahead, like.
Thanks for joining everybody who's in. Put your name in the chat if you can see the chat there just on your screen. Put your name in the chat so I know who you are, who's watching, where you're from, have you been before. And if you can't find it, if you can just put the hit the subscription button, hit the like button. Oh, the racing isn't finished in this one yet, Johnny. It's basically, I thought it was 3 laps. It's 4 in the Mazdas. Madness. The racing is this, just non-stop from start to finish line. Dipped into the quality street while you're watching the action.
Zhu Long's going to end up in the pits, I can see.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same, mate.
We're working with Tom now.
This
This is what it's all about. We're working with Glenn before, we're working with Tom now. And when I see this bit, we'll come out of the cockpit view.
It's going to be a big pile up
We'll
here
go
in a
back
minute.
into this. Look at the state of it, man. It's just never ending. Constant for 4 laps of a cheeseburger. Yeah, it was the deal. about 2 o'clock.
Long pop out of the carousel.
So this is early. This is not like live. This is me. I could not save this for you to watch. You've been with us through thick and thin, and I thought I cannot not show you this. Phenomenal racing. 5 in the lobby now. Get your name in the chat and subscribe and hit the like button if you want. Thank you very much. Even just for passing by. Thank you very much. So as you can see, the guy in front of us, we're now racing Tom Jones. I never thought I'd see the day when I was right up Tom Jones's backside, but we were. Oh, you can feel the tension building, can't you, Johnny? Did you see the 5-6 wide on the Dottinger? That was class. This is lap 3, man. Lap 3 has just never ceased. I came out of the carousel a little bit early there, but it worked out alright. We're on the inside of Riccio again. And with us all getting the draft on here, we all concertinaed back up to the guys in front again. Isn't it just amazing, the action in this? It's class. Here we go. Dart at the end, a dive at the end. He was going to push me there and I thought, no, I'll just overtake him. And then he wasn't happy. Plenty of room though, respectful racing, that's what it's all about. There's no crashing and banging and stuff like that in here. It was a great race as far as like respectful driving was concerned. Excellent. See, I stopped there. I thought that was the end of the race. Oops! So I had to start working again.
I was wondering why there was so many cars still on the track.
Schoolboy, wasn't I? Believe it or not, all these cars go back together again. But I couldn't not record this for you, see. It was too good to believe, like, really. It was madness. then the plan starts coming together. Bearing in mind I nearly stopped at the end of lap 3. Oh, there's a blue one off. And so it begins. Nope, not guilty, Your Honour. 2 places. I love a freebie, me.
Doing well to get the rent up.
We're just trying to get back in touch with Tom up the back straight there. Because there's a group of 4 starting to compile behind us, but we did well to get through them, as I said, with Tom. And we're up the back straight. Again, 4 people in the chat. Drop us a line, let us know who you are. I think the setup we've got for this with VRS, it's quite a good setup actually. Very stable, you can still throw it about, but it's very stable. We're hanging about tonight. Bit too much curve there though. This is where I'm strong on the course. These really tight windy bits from Whipperman upwards. This one especially. How much I catch up here. Yeah, when you come up, Aaron, you can show us how to do it. See how many trees it takes for it to stop the car. And we're starting catching Tom again. Which is not unusual. Kept expecting Tom to drop it on the green grass of Rome. But I was starting to think, well, that's it, that's what I've got. But then Tom hit the green grass, and the straight line speed wasn't there anymore. So we decided, do we push him or do we just go selfish? And I thought, you know what, selfish is the way. I was thinking of my F3 move there, but didn't in the end. And that was the replay that I saved for you. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, good race there, matey.
Merry Christmas to you, lads. That was especially for you.
Oh, Christ.
You've deserved that for sticking with us for so long. And I thought, that's your Christmas box. Great little bit of racing. Anyway, let's just stop it. We'll quit and get out of it. And now what we're going to do is go back into real-time racing. So we have got tonight. Well, I was looking at the races that we've got to do, and it's amazing how we've crept up on them all. We're all had them down as one at the start of this week on the Tuesday, and then we've got the Advanced Mazda. So that is the one at the Nordschleife. That's that one. We're not doing the BMW. I'm just going to drop that because I hate it. The Formula C. That's at the Hockenheim Ring today. So we might do a bit of that. Formula Superlights, we've already done that one because that was a Silverstone race. Superlights there, which was the one with the setup on. So I think we've done that one as well, although we'll have a look. The Formula C, Super Formula Lights. So we'll have a look at that one as well. We've done those two. The Motorsport, the 1600. We haven't done that. I can't remember whether we did that or not. I'm sure we did Rutskogen, didn't we? And if it's still Rutskogen now, it's pointless doing it. Production Car Endurance Series, that's the one where it takes 2 hours. So that's not just the standard series. Radicals, I think we've already done 2 of that, but I think the new track is out at Barcelona. So we might do Radicals at Barcelona tonight, if you fancy that. Ringmaster Series we're not doing because they've put the old school Formula 1 cars on, and I haven't got them, and I'm not going to race it enough for me to get it anyway. It does look interesting. If you want to see somebody racing that, Dave Calm is the guy to go and see. TCR did that last night. We did Road America in the rain, didn't we? That was a hoot. GR86, the last one we did of that was Virginia, so let's have a look and see where they are. And the Porsche Cup fixed. This is where we get dodgy weather forecast from Jim. The GTE series, we did that at where was it we did that at? Watkins Glen. LMP2 at Le Mans, that was memorable. The Rallycross series, we did that just for kicks and giggles. And then the GT3 series in the Americas. So, first one we need to come to is, where did we go? Formula C Dallara. Let's have a look and see what they're doing tonight. So we'll go into the Formula cars. And we've got, so the Formula 1600 we can do that. That is at Winton, which is a track we don't like, but you know it ticks a box. Summit Point in the Skip Barbers, that'll be fun as well. We can do that for you. Formula C at Hockenheim Rink. That is the one with the setup, I believe. Yeah, I think that is the one with the setup. Yeah, the open setup. Excellent. So what we need to do is first of all get the Formula C Hockenheim Ring. I think I've already got the setup on it, but I'll just double check. Make sure. Let's go into it. How many minutes does it say? 7:15. I've got 4 minutes. Right. We'll go into this. The Laura F3 Championship. That's what I'll do now. And just make sure that we've got the setup for it. I'm sure I got it earlier on. It's not a favourite track of mine, mainly because of this bit here. This really tight hairpin at the end. I think they could have been more imaginative with that. Even if they had to stay within the boundaries of this bit track here, they could have made this sort of curl a little bit more out of here, and then a little chicane thing in, and then back up here. But this really tight that it's not conducive for good racing really. But it was my pleasure doing that. It was a really good race to drive in, but I thought you should appreciate that more than myself even. I've got something here. Oh, videos you mean? Yeah. Well, I can video. I mean, I can set them as a replay. It's basically what Dave Cam does. Rather than streaming live like we do, Dave Cam goes in, races, and then edits all the race and everything. So he doesn't just show you the replay. He just edits the whole replay, and it looks so smooth and so finished. It's mad. But I'm not that clever, so we'll go live. Make sure we've got the setup on it. My setups, Hockenheim. There we go. There we go. So that's the setup on. And what we need to do now is just go into the practice. We've got a couple of minutes left. Not loads, but we've got a couple of minutes. You might enjoy this track actually.
Pit lane speed limit
I know
is
you enjoy
50
this
miles
car.
per hour.
This car's a bit of a hoot. But I don't know how competitive I'll be.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors. Disengage limiter, please, Steve.
With 2006. So basically, if you remember, in the Formula cars, we're now racing 4,000, 5,000 drivers and stuff. So this could be a poor performance, but entertaining maybe. Good to drive in. I've got a different accent though in the coffee in Donington. Quite rapid round this corner.
They're showing the slippery surface flag.
Go up there. Woohoo! One of the dodgiest corners in all of motor racing. See if we can get a couple of laps in. Give us an idea of how far away we are from the top guys. Not much practice, but a little bit. Enough to get a little bit of a bearings. So we're back to the normal three. Three amigos sitting watching. I've changed the screen round a little bit as well. I've got more of an angle on the camera and stuff. I don't know whether I like it or not. I might get the whole screen full on, but I need to change the mount and everything. That's the next step. So where we're at, practice is on there. There's only 1 minute of practice, so it's pointless doing that. Let's have a look and see roughly what. No, tell us what times they did. We need to go to quali, don't we? So we are P11 as far as our I rating is concerned, not our times or anything. So there are 10 people in this with a better I rating than us, and probably some of the people behind might be faster too. So it's a case of just keep it clean, let them drop it on the course, and keep ourselves out of trouble. And we always end up with like green if we do it that way. It's the best way to do it. You can race till your heart's content, but if you're just crashing all the time, your sharp gets sick of it. Like. Come on, practice. What are you on about, eh, gringo? Right, come on, let's get this quali done. You see, it can be carnage even just on the start of these. People not being able to start them properly and wheel spin and spin them round and all sorts. So you have to be careful from the absolute start on these.
Alright Steve, we've got 2 laps to set a decent
If
time.
you do hit them, the wheels will drop off at the drop of a hat. Like. They're not very robust at all, these. I get you now, Johnny, I get you. The only problem is Aaron can't grow tash. Gotta stick one on, Aaron, and he's gonna grow one.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 82 Fahrenheit.
Oh, that back end wants to come out there so much.
Green flag.
There will be carnage there.
Your first time lap.
Maybe try and brake a little bit later on there. Now that the brakes have come up to temp. Got to remember, this is really slippy up the top of here. I think get a little bit of oil. That's a drag strip there on the right and left hand side.
The leader's just done
so we get a little bit of oil on the track.
132.0.
One more lap.
P3, you're currently 3.7 off the leader's pace.
What?
Lap time was 135.7. The leader has just done a 131.4.
Christ. 4 seconds faster. Probably a canny lap that actually.
P9.
Alright, there's the checkered
That's
flag.
alright though. Didn't expect to be up there. P9.
That's too much crawling around. The officials are going to delete your lap time. You need to reset the car and try again.
What are you talking about, Jim, man? I've stopped me qualifying. 134. So we're nearly 2 seconds behind the guy in front, but the plus side is we're nearly 4 seconds ahead of the guy behind us. So that's not too bad. If we've got a decent start, we'll have not too much trouble here. And remember, we're trying for double green. So if we get double green, that's what we're going for. First night's racing of 2026, and we're going to have to start and hit another target for subscriptions, aren't we? Oh no, I forgot about that. Let's try for 80 subscriptions for Easter. How's that sound? I think that's fair enough. We'll try and get 80 subscriptions for Easter. It's not too braggadocious, is it? That you never thought you'd hear that today. I keep looking at the chat, but the camera's up here. So, like, sorry, I'm not looking at you when I'm talking to you because the camera's right up on the top. So I need to rearrange everything a little bit better as well. 134.8. Quite happy with that actually. But again, it's just another one ticked off on the Formula C that we needed to. Just so we'll try and get eight races of each individual discipline out the way. Did you both enjoy the replay, by the way? Oh, I had so much fun racing that. As I was racing it, I'm thinking, God, I've got to show the lads this, I've got to show the lads this. And then when I got the end of the third lap and stopped, because I thought that was the end.
That's the end of the session. 10th position.
But let's see what we'll do. I thought there was more people in this one, that one. Isn't it more than them in? Oh, there is, I was going to say. I mean, some of these might not have qualified or anything like so. But we're just going to take it easy on the start as well, because if these start spinning out, honest, it's just a roadblock.
The
Like.
estimated SOF is 2,734.
Look at that, lads. 2,700.
The race will start in 90 seconds.
Wow.
Half the field is on the grid.
I need a hand making them up. Warren, you need to come up and show us what the crack is, mate.
T-minus 60 seconds.
Let's see what we do here. We'll just be nice and gentle in the first lap or so. Let everybody else die for it.
The race starts in 30 seconds.
See where the cards fall. Oh, the guy behind us has just gone into the pits, I think. Right, the left hand side, either.
Okay, Steve, get ready. Okay, standing start. Green, green, green.
Green flag.
Clear left.
Clear.
He tapped us from behind there, the divot.
Car left. Clear left.
The next car's the leader.
Thanks, mate.
There's an incident in turn 2.
We haven't seen a yellow flag before.
Incident in turn 3. Looks like it's Senna. You'll need to pit for repairs. We've had the meatball flag.
You're likely due to lost downforce. Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it. The leader's pitting now. You've got damage in the midsection.
I don't think we've got any fin anymore.
Watch yourself when you pass. Senna, C license, and their rating is
Just literally
2.7.
plowed into us with that car spinning around in the distance.
So sorry.
Just open your eyes next time. He's going to try and get to the pits. It's supposed to be top split this, you
I
know.
will see the replay.
Be nice if we can get into the pits actually with no fin on.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour. Okay, Steve, we didn't record any pit timings.
Well, that was
the estimate position estimate's really
diabolical
unreliable. Should be coming out
smash
into
into the
clear
back
air.
of this.
We should come out into position 13. We don't have the data.
We can repair most of the
I
damage.
think we'll be dead, like. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose.
Front right, 96%. Left
We'll,
rear,
we'll take
98.
both of these because other people will crash as well. We'll take both the required and the optional. Basically, the required tends to be shockers, tyres, that type of thing. Optionals tend to be aerodynamic stuff like the front wing, rear wing. Let's have a look at the car and see. Let's see where we are. So we'll have a look at the replay where we'll get the opportunity. I mean, there's a car spinning round like God knows what at the start.
The leader has just done a
And they just
131.7.
plough into you like. It's as if like a crash hasn't happened. So we're around the corner and you can see up in the front a car goes absolutely berserk. It gets hit and goes nuts. There it is, it's lost it, big style. And the guy just rams into the back of us. I mean, what is that about? In fact, what we'll do is we'll go back and see what number that car was. So this is the car here, number 14, I believe. If you watch that, he's behind us now, number 14. And it's just like there's two red cars in front of us. What are we supposed to do? And he just ploughs into you, idiot. But never mind, we'll get into there and we'll see exactly what the score is. Oh, Rebecca Morrill is number 14. Or was it Adrian Garcia? Who can tell? Who can tell? Let's go up and have a look. Adrian Garcia was the guy. And he's in the pits behind us.
The leader's just done a 131.4.
Adrian, that was ridiculous, mate.
Steve, gilipollas.
What was that,
That's
Adrian?
20 minutes to go.
Adrian, ¿qué pasa? Nothing. He's just a fool, like. Trying to be clever. His car's smashed to bits and he's got no race. Why would you pay a subscription to race 13 seconds of a lap? It's incredible to watch, really. The stupidity of some people. So we're going to be well lapped, but we're going to be able to get it ticked off. So the optional's on there. If we come out of the car, we can see that the car still hasn't got the wing on. So if we go into here, it has got the wing on there now, but there's going to be all sorts of other stuff that it hasn't got. So that's it there. The steering's going to be all over the place and everything. So although it looks like the car's fully done, then it really isn't. So they're still fixing it. You can hear bits and pieces going on. With 2 minutes 25 left on that, it's not going to get anywhere. But we've got that many people in the pits that we're going to pass them anyway. The person in front of us is Rebecca Morrill. That's the blue car in front, I believe. We're going to take a
So
risk.
if it wasn't good, what are you saying?
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
Garfield's alright, actually.
Go to play NASCAR, fucking junkie.
So we've set about trying to get past P12, although he's just behind us a lap ahead. But it just ruins it competitively. some of them might crash. We might pick a few odd places up.
B13.
Yeah, the steering's not 100%.
The gap to B12 behind is now 2.6. 3 laps ahead.
Yeah, he's a few laps ahead more than we thought really. Doesn't make any difference. Not really racing for anything, we're just completing the race.
The leader just did a 31.599.
Shift that like.
Alright Steve, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. Your lap time was 1:36.3. Good lap, that's your quickest today. Blue flag. Blue flag. The gap to P12 behind is now 1.6. 3 laps ahead. Blue flag.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Sector 1 is 1.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.4 off the pace.
Oh, that's Chandler. Did you also?
There's an incident in Mobile 1. It looks like Senna.
Senna?
Incident in Nordkurve. We think it might be Morrill.
Could be immoral.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
That lap time was 1:35.4. We've got debris on the track. They're showing the red-yellow flag. There's an incident in turn 3. It looks like it's Morrill. P12.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Starting to pull away from the season now. Starting to get the hang of the track a little bit.
Okay, Steve, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Come on, let's put this hard work to good use.
Jimmy's been waving that blue flag for ages, mate.
Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel. Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. Please, Steve.
Gear is running 32.022.
P11. Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Let this guy by on the corner here. He's got the drop.
Alright, Steve. Keep it nice and on your right. He's still there. Clear right. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Oh, the yellow Red Bull.
P12. You're all over the place. Come on, man. Get your head back together.
Jim, shut your mouth. Have you ever been in a car yourself, Jim? Just downright rude. You're gonna get swapped out. We'll put a different voice on. You know I can do it.
Two minutes to go. 2 minutes. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy. Please, Steve. You have 7 incident points. You've used half your fuel. Morrill behind is pitting now. There's a car leaving the pits.
Go left. That means one more lap to go.
Back tyres are starting to give way.
That was your fastest lap.
White flag, 1 more to go. Your last lap time was at 1:34.5. Car number 1 has taken the win.
134 though. P3. What are you on about, Jim? P3?
P12. That's it. We're done. Bad luck, Steve.
Change your tune there, didn't you? Well, we completed it. I didn't think we were completing that at all after the first corner, like. Not at all. But a little bomb round Hockenheim Ring. I'm not really a big fan of the course, like, but shall I be? So let's see
That's the end of the session.
where we're at as far as points rack up on that one. And while we're waiting, we'll go into what next races we need to look at. So we're not doing that one, that's getting crossed off. We've just done that one. Formula Superlights. Now where are the Formula Superlights at? I think that's the fixed series, isn't it? Could be the fixed series. Anyway, We'll go super lights next because I know we'll get beat there, but it's ticking the boxes. Top split though. Top split and crashed into, we've still got 12. It's not too shabby. Minus 26, which we'll take, and a minus 0.18 as far as that. So a double red is not what we wanted, but it's not what we would have gotten if it hadn't been for the divot in the red car, or the orange car, or whatever he decides it was. So yeah, not the greatest race, but sometimes they happen. So back into the official. Let's go into the where's the super lights? Super lights. Formula V's at Winton. Can't find the super lights. That's a Formula C fixed version there. We could do that. That's 16 minutes though. We need to be before that. There's the Formula 1600s at the cheeseburger, Johnny. That'll be a roll. Formula? Where's the super lights gone? There we go. Is that Formula super lights? Super Formula lights, or what do they call them? That's Silverstone, so we've already done that one, haven't we? Yeah, we've already done that one. We've got Formula C fixed. Well, actually, that's the Formula Super Lights fixed version there. So we must have just missed that. 9:45. Yeah, must have just missed that. So let's go back to sports cars. And in the sports cars, we've got Navara, which we've already done. We haven't got these two. LMP2 was at Le Mans, and that's the prototype challenge at Le Mans, which we haven't done the prototype first series, so we'll not be doing that. Then we've got, do you fancy another, though we've already done the Mazda and Nordschleifer, so that's, I'm conscious of giving you too much of the same content really. There's nothing on brands this week. I mean, it will change over. There's no racing on brands this week, like. Snetterton is there, but again, a mile away. See what? We've got a little bit of a cul-de-sac here, to be fair. The only real race we've got is Mazda's at the cheeseburger again. And we've always had our entertainment with that. No, I'm not. I didn't even know it was on, to be fair. What time's it on? Now. Nah, I've got to entertain these lads. I'll get the highlights later. Last page of races. There's the Porsche Cup at the Nordschleifer. That was good. That's at 9:45. So we've done. There's not really much happening tonight, like, to be fair. What I can do is I can literally just call it an end, and then I'll do some racing tomorrow and record those for you, because there's nothing really on here. There's the IMSA race, but it's all like 9:45, you know, and it's too far away, like, for you to sit and wait. Tell you what, you get New Year's Day out the way, and when you get New Year's Day out the way, I'll be with you tomorrow I mean, if you wanted to pop up tomorrow, Aaron, you can do. Wear a mask. I'm not saying you're ugly, it's just you've got your germs. Yeah, the GTE Sprint at Daytona, that could be done, but that's, again, it's like 9 o'clock, it's an hour away. So I don't want you sitting about. The Radicals, that's an hour away as well. So I think what I'll do is I'll record these for you. And then, yeah, prototypes, we've just missed them. Prototypes at Le Mans, we've just missed them, which was the LMP, sorry, the GTPs in there. We just missed them. It's a bit of a shame, to be honest. But I don't want you sitting about the place. It's a little bit weirdly spaced out. I don't know if that's because I played the replay for you to cock things up a little bit. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll call it a day there, and then what we'll do is I'll come back to you with some content tomorrow. Have a really good night, everybody, and we'll see you when I see you. Thanks for joining in again. Cheers, Mum. But see,